morning, guys. Welcome to the vlog. I can't remember the last time that I actually had time to get ready in the morning and got to start my vlog with you guys here in my bathroom. I've been up since like 6 and it's now 7:30. So I'm gonna chat with you guys while I get ready for the day. Joe left for work this morning, and usually when Joe wakes up, like I still keep sleeping for like another hour, hour and a half. But for some reason, I was like, let me just get up today. Then I always regret it. I always regret waking up early because, like, as much as yes, like I'll tell you, like I got a few things done, I'm still tired. Like now I'm tired. I'm kind of like, wouldn't it have just been better if I slept for another hour? But that's like my constant struggle. It's like, do I sleep? Do I get something done? Like, what is more important to me, or what's gonna make my day function the best? And I don't know, I just love my sleep, you guys. And you guys know how much I value it since like Sean didn't sleep for like a year. I've gotten a few months now where like Sean has been sleeping through the night. He's in his room right now, but he's content. So I have like a few minutes. But I value the sleep because I know that here in like 3 months when this baby comes, like I'm not gonna sleep again for like another year of my life. So I'm kind of like traumatized by the lack of sleep in the childbearing years. So that's kind of why I'm not one of these like wakes up at 5 a.m. people, because like I will be waking up at 5 very soon. I will be waking up at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 every day of my life for the next year or so very soon. I'm gonna try to do my makeup while I chat with you guys. How are you? How are you doing? How was your weekend? Hope you guys are doing good. I keep seeing everyone and their mother on Instagram sick, like all the kids with flu, all the kids with things, and I just feel so bad for all of these people because that's horrible. Like this cold and flu season has been atrocious. My friend, her little one had RSV. I have another friend whose kids have also like something else. Like everyone that I know is sick, and it's just, it sucks. So if you're also in that boat, I'm so sorry, and I hope that it gets better because that's not fun. I'm praying that we don't get flu because that's the one thing that we have not gotten over here. So just praying that it stays that way. But yeah, we had a nice weekend. Yesterday was Sunday. We went to church and we did nothing, which was really good because we needed to just like rest and be home. And then on Saturday, I had a busy day. So that's why yesterday was like a good rest day. Saturday, I woke up and I had this brunch that was like for us moms for one of the co-ops that we're a part of. And one of our co-ops, one of the events, like there's kids events for like our co-op, but then there's also sometimes like mom events. Like I tell you all the time, we do our book club, which is with the other co-op. This Saturday we did with one of our other co-ops. They do like a mom's brunch. And it was really sweet because it's like an event that the dads put on for us. Like the dads cook for us moms. So I literally just showed up and got to eat breakfast and chat with my friends. We got to just like chat about homeschool and like the struggles of homeschool. And it was just like a good time, you know, like Joe stayed with the kids and I got to just enjoy myself, which is really nice because like that's the only free time that I really get. Like it's often the only free time that I get is on the weekends. But like obviously I want to still spend time with Joe and the kids on the weekend. But every once in a while it's nice to have that like little couple of hours where I can go have adult conversation and like just enjoy some food. So anyway, I got to do that. I also was able to, like one of the moms that had been homeschooling like forever, like she has like grown children that she's homeschooled, which is awesome. Like we learn a lot from like these older veteran, you know, homeschool moms. She was giving away a whole bunch of her books, like her old homeschool books. So downstairs I have like a stack of books that I can show you. And it was also really cute because this co-op, like the co-op that I'm a part of, both of them are Catholic co-ops. So it's faith-based, like there's secular, you know, homeschool groups, but ours is like a Catholic one. On top of talking about just homeschool stuff, we also like worked on our faith, and it was cute. We did like a little activity where we each picked the mystery of the rosary. Like we were assigned a mystery of the rosary. Our group got the carrying of the cross. So like when Jesus is carrying his cross before he's crucified, and like we had to reflect on it and reflect on like what it means for us as moms. So it was also very like, you know, just cup filling in like our faith, and lots of reflections on that. Maybe later I can sit down and share some more about that. But things like that, I mean, that's what I consider self-care for me. It's like going to have a nice brunch, eating food, talking to my friends, and working on my faith at the same time. Like that is a good time for me. Anyway, I did that, and then after that I had to come home and like rush home, and then we had a birthday party, and it was so cute. My friend her boy turned 5 and he had like a Ninja Turtles birthday party, and it was so cute. They had like the whole Ninja Turtles show up and they did like all these things. They were like parkour guys and they did all the flips. The kids loved it. They played musical chairs. Riley won musical chairs, so she was very happy. But it was good and we got to hang out with our friends and stuff. But we didn't get home till like Sean's bedtime, till like 7:30 or 8. And then I put him to bed, and then that's it. The next day we woke up to go to church. So needless to say, very busy weekend, but very good weekend. But then this morning when I woke up, this is the first week of, like on Wednesday, today's Monday, on Wednesday is Ash Wednesday, so Lent starts. And so I wanna talk to you guys a little bit about Lent and what we're like gonna be doing, because today I have to kind of prep for Lent. I started that series that I told you guys that I was gonna start on Formed. I listened to the first episode, it was like 13 minutes. So that's one of the things that I was able to do since I woke up early today. Got to wake up and just focus on that and not have like screaming children in my face, which was very lovely. The day is off to a good start. I ran out of my regular dry shampoo, you guys. This looks horrendous. Like, should I just leave it like this? I have this dry shampoo that I don't even remember where the heck I got this from. It's likely expired. I don't really like dry shampoo that I have to apply like this, but it's all I have and I keep forgetting to order more. But that's fine, because one of the things that I want to do today is I'm going to see if I can work it out so that I can do school with the kids real fast in the morning, because I want to go to my mom's house, drop the kids off at my mom's house, and I'm going to try to go cut my hair, because like my hair is really long, which like I like, but I know also like I need a trim. Like a lot of this hair is dead, so I'm going to try to see if it works out. You never know how the day's gonna go. I also like, I don't make an appointment. Guys, this is how I cut my hair. I don't make an appointment. I don't have a hair lady. I don't have like a hair lady that costs $300. Like, that's like not the stage I'm in. I'm in the stage of like, hey, I have a free like hour or two. Let's go to hair cuttery and see if someone can cut my hair, and just like roll the dice there and see if maybe there's someone available and that they actually know how to cut hair. Because sometimes you can go there and you have horror stories because the people are maybe not that great. Since I never asked for anything like complicated, I'm not like coloring it or anything, we can get away sometimes with hair cuttery. So that is my plan for the day. Let me put on clothes, go get Sean, we'll go downstairs, and then we can keep chatting. Clothing wise, today I'm throwing on this dress. My friend from co-op, she just had a baby, and so the other day it was so sweet. She came over with a couple of pieces of clothing for me, and there's like a million other people in our co-op that are pregnant. So she's like, here, see if you guys want anything. So I picked up this dress, and it's awesome because it's one of the, again, few things that fit me at this point. They have it on Amazon. I found it, so I'm gonna link it in case you guys want it. I'm thinking of getting it in gray too, because they have it like in gray, but again, I'm trying to pick up a few pieces. I placed an Amazon order. I don't think everything gets here today, but ordered a few things because my options are getting very limited. I'm 26 weeks and like 5 days. On Wednesday, I'll be 27 weeks. Let's get Sean. Hey, little man. Hi. How do you say hi? Hi. Hi. High five for mama. Oh yeah. Did you sleep good?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you want to go eat, Gordo?
Banana.
A banana. Let's go eat banana. You want to eat it too?
Yeah.
You can eat banana. You don't want to eat it in the high chair?
Yeah, let's go to
No? Okay.
Right.
I'll go get you a banana.
Oh.
Here you go, Sean. Here you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You guys, he is so cute lately. Like, he is talking so much and it's adorable, which is really like, again, his saving grace at the moment, because he has gotten so difficult. Like, I've been telling you guys for like months now, but we reached like a new extreme, a new milestone, however you want to call it. Like, can you see my chairs right now? Can you see that there's a rope around my chairs? That is because Sean discovered that he likes to climb the chairs now. Sean had been pulling out these chairs, climbing, and then he made his way onto the dining table the other day. Oh, look, there's a black cat. It's like a random stray in our neighborhood. I was literally the other day just in the bathroom, like downstairs in my downstairs bathroom, because, you know, a girl's gotta use the bathroom sometimes. So I was in there, and as soon as I got out, like, I can still hear everything that's going around usually. I can still like semi keep an eye on things because like I have to use the bathroom with the door open. It's not like I have any kind of privacy. But then I got out of the bathroom and Sean is just like crawling on my dining room table. I was like, are you kidding? Like, why? I don't remember like Jackson doing that, but I also had like a different configuration back in Virginia of like, you know, the spaces. So yeah, like I didn't want to have to be like putting the chairs on top of the table and like taking them down every time that somebody needed to use them. So Joe configured some rope there. I don't know if it's better or not, but that's what he wants to do. He wants to climb. He's like obsessed with sitting on the couch. The couch though, like if he falls off the couch, I mean, I don't want him to like fall off the couch, but at least there's a rug down there. Over here, like this is just straight up floor. So it's kind of what we've been dealing with. Riley and Jackson woke up and they came downstairs to play with this game. I took it to co-op on Friday, so I think it's just like the new toy that they have been wanting to play with, and Sean actually loves it too. I shared this before on Instagram, but it's a really cute toy that like helps them with sorting. Like they can sort all these little food pieces by color and then put them like on the red plate. Comes with these little like tongs too, so like it helps with like fine motor skills. And then it comes with these little recipe cards too. So again, I took this to co-op for the preschoolers and they loved it. So there's like little recipe cards, and then like they have to build on their plate like all of this. This is cheesy chicken pasta. They have to find the chicken, and that's somewhere in here. They have to find the cheese, that's somewhere in here. And then they build their little plates. Jackson, is that good?
Everything is good, dude.
All right, we're starting straight with school so we can get this done. Jackson has a couple things to do. We're just gonna work on some pages from his Good and the Beautiful curriculum. So this is match the last sound. So what about box? What's the last sound you hear in box?
Box.
What do you hear?
X.
X, good.
Box. Box. Box.
What is this a picture of?
Squirrel.
What's the last sound?
Squirrel.
Squirrel.
L.
Good. You have a pencil?
Alright, put these in the right place.
Yeah, put them in the right place.
Yay!
Okay. Tell me the name of each of these coins.
Nickel, 5 cents. Dime, 10 cents. $half, 50 cents. Quarter, 25 cents. Penny, 1 cent.
Good job. Okay, we are almost done with school, which is good because we're on time and I'm thinking that I can make my way to my mom's house soon. Since Riley's finishing up, I started looking through like my cabinets and stuff for what we're gonna be doing for Lent. I know a lot of you guys have been asking like what I'm gonna do with the kids. So I figured I'd give you a quick little breakdown. I think with Lent, the biggest thing is you don't want to try to like overcommit to a bunch of stuff because then you end up doing nothing. Like if you try to do all of the things and all the activities, you end up not doing really anything, or the kids are doing so many things that it just goes over their head. So I'm trying to keep it pretty simple this year. First of all, with Lent, something that I'm going to be doing new this year, normally I decorate for Easter, right? Normally it's like the minute that Easter time is around, you start decorating with the bunnies and with all the spring stuff. As Catholics, not that it's a requirement, but we try to do more like liturgical living and like keep things like, do things around the house so that kind of like reflect what's going on in the church. So since Lent is all about kind of, you know, being in the desert and like this like sad period really until the Lord comes back. What I won't be doing this year is decorating. Instead, there's like this trend to like undecorate almost and keep things very minimal. I'm gonna be doing that. And I bought like a purple little runner to put across my table. I might end up like decorating in that way with something else. But nothing like super lively and bright and pink and bunnies because like that's not the vibe this year, at least for Lent. Once Easter happens, like on Easter Sunday, then we can bring out all of the fun Easter stuff. But until then, we're keeping it like very like Lent oriented. We're also gonna be doing a lot of decluttering this season and teaching the kids, like tying that into almsgiving, because if you don't know, the 3 pillars of Lent is prayer, fasting, and almsgiving. I was actually listening to that today in the forum thing that I was listening to. So you focus on praying, you focus on fasting. So like, I'm gonna give up this for Lent. You know, usually like depriving yourself of something that you like. And then almsgiving is giving money or giving like donations, like things like that. So we're gonna try to teach the kids a little bit more about almsgiving by donating some of their clothes or donating stuff in their closet. And then activity-wise, we're gonna do the sacrifice beans or the sacrifice jar. I don't know how people word it, but you'll see it in my vlog. And basically what that is you get like a jar and you get some beans, like dried beans. The concept is every time that the kids like make a sacrifice or they do something extra kind for their sibling or for their family, something like above and beyond, then us as parents, we have the ability to take a bean and move it into the jar. And like the more beans that are in that jar, then come Easter Sunday, those beans, those sacrifices, those little acts of kindness, those turn into jelly beans on Easter Sunday. And a bunch of people I know have done it. They said it's really cute and a very like tangible way for the kids to like see like this is how many like kind, nice things that we're doing. And then they're excited and obviously incentivized because then the more beans there are, then on Sunday, on Easter Sunday, they turn into jelly beans. So we've never done that before, but I think it'll be cute. I do want to see if we can get around to doing a prayer chain, do like one of those paper chains with one person to pray for every day of Lent. So we've got to come up with 40 names, 40 people to pray for, and then at dinner, every night or before bed, we rip one of the papers off the chain. Some people do it with Bible verses where they just reflect on a Bible verse. You could do that too. So if we get time to do that, that's something that should be fairly simple to do. And then the only other thing that I'm going to look through to see if anything here makes sense is I have a friend of mine who sells like a bundle, a Lenten bundle for like just all things Catholic. I'll link her shop down below, but she has, this is from last year, and I didn't do all of these activities last year, but I'm hoping that I can go through and see if any of these make sense. Like, look, this is a desert sensory bin, so that's something I could probably do with the kids. I actually started this morning telling them about how Lent is like we're walking in the desert with Jesus. So maybe we can do like a desert sensory bin. And then I'm trying to pull up on my Instagram. I'm not sure how many of you guys saw last year. Last year we did this cute thing that I want to do again. We did this. We did like a resurrection garden. And it's like a way to focus on Jesus. Why is this not loading? Whatever. It's on my Instagram, but it's cute. Maybe I'll post it here on YouTube as a short. But we made a little resurrection garden. Then there was the tomb with the rock. And maybe I can make it so that it's like a centerpiece that we can put like here on our table. So
Dad will hate that.
Dad won't like that?
Yeah.
Why?
Because there's going to be dirt all over the table.
No, but what if we make it like a pretty centerpiece? We'll see if I can make it look nice so Dada doesn't hate it. And then our other tradition for like Lent and stuff is for Holy Thursday, we do the washing of the feet. And that was something we started last year that we really liked. Again, my Wi-Fi is obviously being crazy.
Crazy Wi-Fi.
We had like a Holy Thursday meal and then Joe washed our feet and it was like a really beautiful, special moment for us. Hopefully that gives you some ideas. Again, everything that I end up doing, I will likely share in a vlog, but if you want to just get ahead of it and think of what you can prepare for Lent. Lent is 40 days, so it's never too late to start one of these things. Like if you get around to it on day 20, just start. But the beautiful thing about like growing in your faith and like learning about the faith is like, it's okay if last year we didn't do any of these things. It's okay if this year we just do one of these things and then build on it. And the idea is just to create like a family culture and like these things that our kids like look forward to or remember, you know, years later, that really get us focusing on our faith, because there are just so many distractions and year round, like there's just so much going on and distractions and stuff. So I'm trying to be intentional this Lent, trying to spend some more time like just decluttering my life and my head, like just making space for Jesus. So I think that that is gonna be really good. So anyway, let me see what else I have to do before we get out of here. Riley's almost done. I gotta clean up a bit. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys in a little. All right guys, we are home. I was able to cut my hair. I don't know that it looks the best this exact moment, but I cut off a lot of length off of it. And then she just did like a couple, again, it's not like styled or anything, but like a couple like face framing kind of things so that it wasn't like all like the one length. So it feels good like to have gotten it cut and to, you know, like just have some of that dead weight off, to have like the hair looking a little healthier. So I'm glad that I was able to do it. Cost me $36 with tip. So you know what? You can't beat that. It was really nice to be able to just leave the kids at my mom's house. My plan failed because Sean was supposed to sleep at my mom's house during nap time and then me go, but he protested his nap, did not want to nap, Then he lasted all the way till we got home now, and I'm like, for sure he's gonna go to sleep as soon as I put him in. And he's literally just chilling. He is awake and not going to sleep, but whatever. I'll just keep him in there for half an hour, see if he at least gets to rest a bit. And that's the best that we could do. So I wanted to show you the stack of books that I picked up at the homeschool event at the brunch. Some were like just super random books. Like this is the 4th of July story. So just like a picture book on all of that. I got this random like Spanish book that I thought would be good to read to the kids, and especially like for the boys, just a way to just have them hear some Spanish stuff. This one's really cool if you're Catholic. Heavenly Hosts, Eucharistic Miracles for Kids. So a bunch of stories about Eucharistic miracles. So that's something good to read to them. This is gonna be stuff that, I don't know which, oh, I think it's Catholic Heritage Curricula, it says it down here. Catholic Heritage, this is one of their art books. So it's nice to have just some books to look at, like all about architecture, Gothic stained glass. So this is like a full-on art curriculum, and then it came with like this little extra art pad. Not sure if I'll use all of this, but it's good to have it for reference as we go teaching art. I know that for our co-op, the one that the kids like physically go to in person, they do pull some of their projects and stuff that they do, or some of the stuff that they teach them from this book. So it's a good book. The thing that I am most excited about, well, two things. I'm reading currently right now this book. So we do a lot of, I tell you all the time, like I don't follow fully Charlotte Mason, but I like a lot of her thinking about things. So I've never read like her huge volume of works on her philosophies, because I've heard that they're really like very long and stuff. But this is good if you're just like curious about what Charlotte Mason teaches or what her thoughts are on different subjects. This is great because it's super short. It's like 70 some pages. Yeah, it's like really short and sweet, and then just tells you, what does Charlotte Mason say about teaching your kids poetry, on composition, handwriting, handicraft. So by the end of today, I'm probably gonna have finished this book, and it's just like a nice refresher for me, since I kind of know some stuff about Charlotte Mason, but it would make for a great like, hey, I'm thinking about Charlotte Mason theory, like what does that mean? I feel like if you read this, you would get the gist of it. And then the rest of these books all have to do with 5 in a row. I don't know if anybody's heard of 5 in a row. I don't even know if it's still in print. Like this stuff is so old school. I have to cover here because it had like her phone number. But 5 in a row, it's kind of like a program, and they use it in our co-op that we go to too. So this is like 5 in a row volume 1. I also got 5 in a row volume 2, but like these are like old things. And then I also got Beyond 5 in a row. So what 5 in a row is, it's a curriculum from my understanding. Again, I've never fully done it, but they do it at our co-op with the preschoolers and with, I think, even the kindergartners. And the idea behind it is they have selected some like living books, I believe, like some good books. And basically you teach the kids like so many subjects, so many things from that one book. The idea being that with any of these books, so like Paul Revere's Ride, go to page, let me go to page 33. Right, so Paul Revere's Ride, it's a book, it was written in 1990. And so you would read it to them, but you're teaching them like one day, like you're just reading the story. The next day, you're doing like a whole little social studies like lesson on it. The next day you're focusing on like language arts and reading poetry. You might do like a specific art project from that book, like from one of the elements of the book. Also learning about architecture, colonial architecture, all from that one book. So you're using that book as like your base, and then teaching the kids like a whole bunch of stuff. Like for science, you're talking about the fog over the rivers. I guess in the book at some point he must go over a river that has fog, and so now you're touching on science. So I think that that is super cool. Everybody raves about it. A lot of people in our homeschool community said that when their kids were like little, like in the very little preschool years, this was like the only curriculum that they would do. They would just read these great books to the kids and then teach them all these other things like that come from the book. So to have the actual curriculum in front of me that I can look through and just get ideas from, not that I have to do every single one of these, but to kind of have it as a resource is awesome. And then Beyond 5 in a row is, I believe, for like an older kid. So like I think 5 in a row is kind of like preschool. Beyond 5 in a row is for a little older. That's the kind of like nerdy homeschool stuff that I get to do every once in a while, and it brings me so much joy to have this, you know, like available to me and to just kind of test things out, see what works. Now that I'm gonna have Sean and then also this little one, like maybe when they're in school age, you know, in that age group, maybe I wanna do things differently than how I did things with Riley and with Jackson. So it's good to have lots of resources, and I am very excited that I was able to get a bunch of books. Anyway, Sean is still gonna just kind of hang for a little bit. I'm gonna try to read my book that I've been trying to read, do a little quiet time for me, and then in a little while I have to start figuring out dinner. How am I supposed to do my hair? Am I supposed to throw it this way? I never know. Like, I'm gonna have to start playing with it since it's been a bit since I did anything different to my hair. I'm glad I didn't chop it off though, because remember when I was in Virginia and I chopped off my hair? Every once in a while I get the itch to chop it off. And then I saw my hair even this short and I was like, oh, I'm so glad I didn't chop it off, because I'm not in the right mental space where I want it like all off. I'm liking the long hair. It's just so much easier to maintain and to just like throw it up in a ponytail. So I did not need to complicate my life by cutting it short. But even this, something I have to get used to. Okay, Sean is not going to sleep, so I'm gonna go get him. But I'm gonna show you, or like see myself, the things that I got from Amazon. This is not everything, just a couple of things that came in. But let's see if any of this is good or if I have to return it. Okay, this t-shirt, I mean, it's like coming up in the bottom of my belly, but I bought it to wear with my overalls because I ordered a pair of overalls and I have a black pair of overalls, so I wanted like a tighter fitting, just like a plain white tee. This one is super stretchy, and imagine I got it in like a size extra large, but I like the material of it because it's better than the ones that I have already, because they're like, I don't know, it just doesn't look as good with the overalls. So when the overalls come in, I have a shirt to put under. So here's this one. It's like a maxi dress with the slits. I mean, I look enormous in it, but I actually do like it. It's very comfy, and it's something that I can wear like to take the kids to co-op, or I can just go to any of their events. And it's like just easy, and the slit is not too high. It's got pockets. So again, is it the most flattering thing? I don't think anything is at this point, but I do like it. It's cute. It's got like the collar, and most importantly, again, it's comfy, and it's gonna still have room for the belly because I still have a ways to go. So this I think is a keeper. I like the color, cute for spring. And then the other one I have is similar to this, like same style, but like a different material, because this material is like a stretchy, I don't even know what to call it, stretchy material. There you go. The other one is kind of like knit. So far this one is good. Okay, this one I love even more. This one, actually the material like fits better. Like it kind of like, I don't know, it's a little more flattering, I think. It just feels really soft and cozy, but you see it's like the same vibe. Like you've got the two slits, and then you've got like the collar, but it feels awesome. I thought it was gonna be like hot because it's, again, like knitted, but it actually is really breathable. So this is another really cute one. So I'll have the links and my sizing down below, but I'm happy that these were, you know, 2 wins over here. Okay, since Sean did not want a nap, I'm bringing the kids outside. The boys at least are outside right now. I brought out the little water table. This water table we've had forever, but Sean has been really liking it. So this side is just water, and then this side I put like some dish soap so that they could play with that. What is that? A shark. They can play. I changed into comfy clothes. It's actually a really nice day, so I'm gonna take advantage that it's not super hot, read my book, and then wait for Joe to get home. What are you doing out here, Riley?
I'm washing Jackson's car.
Very nice. Now all of them are playing. On another note, you guys, this is bad that I'm already here, but I had to start wearing my belly band, the like pregnancy support band. I've had it from other pregnancies. It's not new, but I'll link it for you guys if you don't have one. I had to start because I was feeling just like so heavy down here. Sorry, the lighting is horrible. But I was feeling just so heavy, especially like this time of day. Like, what time is it? It's 4 o'clock. So after a long day, I was getting just like a lot of pain, like lots of pain down here. So this helps a bit because I'm able to like tighten it. See, it's just like a belt. It looks like this, if you've never seen one. And then I just put it around my belly. And then you can tighten it as much as you need to. So I put it pretty tight so that it's like nice and supportive. And then it just feels a whole lot better. And then you can't really see it when I wear stuff like this. But it is helping at least a little bit. Sit. Riley, sit.
Jackson.
Sean, are you all done? No, that's too clean. Splash. You ready to get out? Okay, but we need to go get towel. Hold on. Alright guys, it is the end of the night and all the kids are finally in bed. It is like 8 o'clock and Joe and I are gonna, well, I'm gonna have some decaf coffee. I'm wanting like something warm and cozy. So I'm gonna have some coffee and we're gonna do Bible in a year. But that's it for today's vlog. Thanks for hanging with me today. And that's it. I'll see you soon in my next video. I love you guys. Bye.